The collection started when I left school when I was about 18, and my father and I did the engines up from day one, as I'll call it. Initially I started it with bringing one particular engine home, and then he became interested also, and the two of us then worked for many years as a spare time job, restoring the engines. We hadn't really the pick of the engines because we had the petrol agency, and we went around the farms and saw what was being pulled out of the dairies and so on, because electricity then was coming to the area and they were no longer used. There are about 150 engines altogether in our collection that are restored and to the running stage. The uses for the engines is very varied. Anything from driving a cream separator to milking machines to drive the vacuum pumps, to sawing wood, to shearing sheep, to virtually anything that you need power for on a farm to do the normal day-to-day jobs. There was just hundreds and hundreds of manufacturers in the old days. Everyone had a go at manufacturing some of these engines, but of course not a lot of them were very successful. If an engine has some faults and is very difficult to start or something like that, well then it becomes more of a challenge to try and beat the engine. You don't like anything to beat you. This one behind me here is perhaps the favourite one. It is certainly the oldest one we've got. It is made in 1866 in Ipswich in England, and it is a Ransom and Sims. We found it at Lockhart's Gap. When we first looked at it we thought, oh, it's not recoverable, everything was missing, it was rusted out and so on, but then thinking about it we thought, well, it's so old that we perhaps should do something with it. The boiler and the smoke box were buried in the ground and of course all rusted away. It's had a complete new bottom put in the boiler, all new tubes, new smoke box, new chimney, most things are new, I'm afraid. There's only 5 of this particular model made. 2 came to Australia, but of the 5, this is the only one that is remaining. It's one of those things you get addicted to. I don't suppose it's as bad as smoking or alcohol, but nevertheless it's something we've enjoyed doing. So when you're doing something you enjoy, you tend to keep doing it, I guess, even though it's costing you money. I think for the future of my collection, I would like to see them housed somewhere where they'd be looked after better than what they are at the moment, really. It'd be something to see them go into a good home after all these years of work and collecting. They're just the forerunners of any modern engine, really. It's just the history of engine power.